it going, everybody? This is the Stimulus Check Hub here to give you your daily stimulus check and unemployment benefits updates and latest information. If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. A like and a comment are always appreciated. Also, if you wouldn't mind sharing this with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would also like the most up-to-date information on their stimulus checks and unemployment benefits available anywhere on YouTube, which is what I try to provide here on this channel.
So the whole Build Back Better plan looks like Congress is going to try to get this passed before, the end of the year. Plus, there's going to be these more plus-up payments that could go out before the end of the year, and I'm going to cover some of these details for you in this video. Plus, there is this $1,800 that people could be getting. It looks like this coming up the next couple of days, more people are going to be getting more stimulus payments. But right now the Democrats are facing a crunch time to get this Build Back Better plan finalized. It's already been approved in the House of Representatives. It's got to go over to the Senate. You got to get people like Chuck Schumer and all the Democrats to rally their Democrats to get this done. But there are a few Democrats that aren't really on board with this. Joe Manchin is going to be one of them. They just think that this is going to be too much money. It's too big of a debt on to the $28 trillion already in debt, and I do believe them. I think that the debt is getting out of hand, and I think the government is getting out of hand as far as spending, and they're spending so much that inflation is really starting to become a real problem. Inflation right now is the highest it's been in so many years. So I encourage people to, if you do get a stimulus check, try to pick up some hard assets with that stimulus check if you can. That way you're protected against the inflation and the devaluing of your currency. So try to do that. I think it's going to be important that people understand down the road that you have to pick up some hard assets. If not, you're going to get caught. But the whole Build Back Better plan is something that they're going to try to get passed before the end of the year. I think they have really a couple more days to get this done. Joe Manchin, he says he's not really on board with it, but the whole the whole thing with it is that he just doesn't want to add more debt to the whole $28 trillion in debt, because he thinks it's going to create more inflation, which he's absolutely correct. Prices are gonna go through the roof at the gas station, at the grocery store, all that, and then people aren't going to be really happy with it. And then the Federal Reserve is going to come in and raise interest rates, so the whole stock market, real estate market is just going to absolutely crater on itself. But I'm going to keep you updated on all the stimulus, when this is going to get passed, when it'll finally get done in the Congress and get over to President Biden's desk. Now you can pick up these plus-up payments if you never really filled out your returns. You can do that and you can pick up a plus-up payment. They're going to look at the difference between your 2019 and 2020 filings. If there's a difference, they're going to send you out a stimulus check for that. There's a free filing tool that you can pick up on the Treasury website. You can go there, fill it out, put the information in there, and get your plus-up payments. They're still sending these checks out. They're going to be sending these probably over the course of the next couple of months. There is a Get My Payment tool also. You can go to the Treasury website, find that Get My Payment tool, and you'll be able to use that to see what's happening with your stimulus checks. Also, there is a recovery rebate credit section. If you've never received your first or second payment, you can go to that recovery rebate credit section, fill out the information, and they'll send you a stimulus check 1, 2, and 3, because there's already been 3 stimulus checks. Maybe it'll be a 4th, who knows, but at least if you've never picked up the first 3, the recovery rebate section will allow you to do that. So you want to definitely go there, try to pick that up and see if you can pick up a stimulus check for yourself. And if you are just now filling out your returns and you do have a child that's added to the child tax credit, looks like they'll be sending you out an $1,800 check for that child. I know a lot of people are saying, well, I don't want to be children. And I get it. I think with this universal basic income type of payment that's going out, I think this is just a precursor for when they get a universal basic income for everybody that does qualify. I think that's going to be coming down the road. The Democrats will push for this. They'll have some type of universal basic income that'll pay people on a monthly basis. I just don't know how they're going to get that out or when the details on that will happen. But what I personally think is they're just slowly kind of working their way in. They're getting the families hooked on these monthly payments, and then they'll go out there and say, okay, everybody's hooked on these payments with the families. Now let's go out there and give these monthly payments to other people that do qualify for that. Now I think inflation will absolutely eat away at any payment that's coming out. You know, if they come out with a $1,400 check, the way inflation is rising right now, and this needs to be a $2,400 check or a $3,400 check. So that's why I'm saying, hey, if you can, pick up some hard assets. It's going to help you protect your cash that's sitting in your account. If not, the purchasing power of those dollars is going to be continually get devalued on a consistently monthly basis, and then eventually just not going to buy you much anymore. It's going to be some type of hyperinflation type of scenario. But that's something that's going to have to come, and people are just going to have to take responsibility of getting into hard assets if they can. Joe Manchin, he looks like he's not really ready to work on this Build Back Better plan. So we'll have to see if they can get this done before they take off for the holidays. And then once they take off the holidays, it's not going to be until next year before they get some type of vote on this Build Back Better plan.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Like and a comment are always appreciated. Also, if you wouldn't mind sharing this with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would also like the most up-to-date information on their stimulus checks and unemployment benefits available anywhere on YouTube. Have a good one.